Please start.
Can you let me record, please, as the co-host? Hello, good evening, good afternoon, and thank you for joining us today. This is just another day that the Lord has made. We will continue to rejoice and be glad in it. And may I seize this opportunity to celebrate with all our brothers and sisters and Muslims for your festival today. I pray that may the good Lord bless you and keep you and have mercy on every one of us. So enjoy your festival today. It's a new day today again that we've come together so that we can learn together. We can also share and also impart into other people's life. Remember, we are still on the journey of mindset for transformation in our relationship. And we've started this journey since 2 days ago. We started with disappointment, how you can face it, handle it, and also overcome disappointment. And we also shared with you yesterday, as others also are sharing with us, I'm learning from others in the audience. We also shared on how to handle and face discouragement and how to overcome it. Today is also another important topic. Guess which topic will it be? It's not common, but it is so essential, especially when we are building our relationship and also managing it or maintaining it. Okay, let me share with you my slides. You are all welcome to this wonderful time together where we will be sharing. Hold on a second. I think I need to quickly do something. Hold on. Yes. Quickly, just for me to just make sure I'm doing the right thing. Wow. Okay. Right. Thank you so much for joining us today. It's going to be another great day where we're all learn together. So like I've said before, this is a place of learning. And you are all welcome as you're sitting patiently, relaxing, and listen carefully so that you can learn from this seminar today. But before I go any further, let me show my gratitude for this golden opportunity given to me to share my inspirational nugget of wisdom, to teach, to train, to mentor, and to speak on mindset for relationship series. And I look forward to continue tomorrow. Well, maybe next time, not tomorrow, because we've been on this journey for 3 days. And I look forward for another opportunity to come back and share with you. I want to express my gratitude to the founder and president of International Intensive University, Sir Pius Pandit. Thank you for having this great vision and also creating an atmosphere for every one of us to learn and to share together. I also want to express my gratitude to the co-founders and the vice chancellors and all the board members, the ambassadors, the directors, and the distinguished administrators, and even the general secretary. Thank you for all the great works you are doing behind the scene. I also want to appreciate all our participants who will be waiting patiently today to learn from the few inspirational nuggets of wisdom that I have for you today. Okay, so I'm on this great platform and I would like to boast about International Intensive University IIU. It is a leading virtual education system and global brand confederation, which is the most valuable and trusted worldwide and well-reputed in delivering innovative and creative programs. Globally, it is a trusted name for quality training programs and is committed to providing better and virtual education to all the young learners of the globe, including me. They also join other great leaders and other institutions and organizations in working towards achieving sustainable development goals. In a short span of time, IIU has spread its wings in 195 countries and 6 continents, including Africa, under the strong leadership of its visionary founder, Sir Piyush Pandit, a committed and inspiring social activist, a passionate educationist from the last 2 decades, providing education to students from various social and cultural backgrounds. And I believe we give due kudos to every of our great leaders, the great team that are working tirelessly behind this institution. So here I am. I'm Dr. Elizabeth Lucas Afolalu, the global inspirational speaker, award-winning author, the founder of Yes You Can International, United Kingdom. I've written so many books. This is my first one, which is Yes You Can Build Deeper Relationship, Earn More Money, and Be a Happier You. So to show you more of my books, and you can get it from Amazon, from yesyoucaninternational.com, from Yes You Can by Elizabeth, from Elizabeth Creations, and many more platforms. Feed your mind with right information. So I will encourage you to grab 1 or 2 of those books and increase your knowledge. Okay, so our topic this section, if we can just go straight to it, is the mindset for transformation on relationship. And this particular time, we want to address respectful. I hope everybody here understand that. But before I go any further, mindset is everything. Without renewed mindset, there will be no transformation. And I want to believe that the reason why you are here today is for us to reason together, is for me to share my inspirational nuggets of wisdom. And it's up to you if you want to study more to get better understanding and also use wisdom to act on it. Okay, what do you mean by being respectful? And what is respect? And how do you feel when people disrespect you? That is a great question. I believe today I just want to look at your face and ask this question because it's very important. What do you mean by respectful or respect? What is respect? And how do you feel when people disrespect you? I personally, I don't like it. I don't feel like it. And I like to even impress or improve on that lie. But then it takes two to mingle in the relationship. If you can respect yourself and if you can present yourself respectfully, then you will gain back the respect. But despite the fact of that, people will still disrespect you. It might be their fault. It might not be their fault, because sometimes some people don't even know that they are disrespecting you. And that is why it is so important that we talk about this topic today when we are building our relationship. But let me digress a little bit and tell you more about the moment of truth. Mindset is everything. This is the moment of truth that happiness depends on our mindset. Mindset opens opportunities and learning. It exposes us into reality of life and genuineness. Mindset is how you judge the situation, how you perceive others and even respect them, how we treat ourselves and how we treat others. So you can see from this mindset now that it is so crucial that you, first of all, check the state of your mind. Because the state of your mind matters a lot. It will dictate what you do. It will dictate how you behave. But let me move further down. The only way to live happily, peacefully, and harmony with one another in this world is for everyone to admit it, that we are all different. We need to appreciate that. We need to acknowledge that. We need to respect that. And we also need to celebrate that we are all different. We have many people on this platform now. And I want to believe that, yes, we are all different. I am different from you, and you are different from me. So that is more reason why we should appreciate that and celebrate our differences. And the only way to do that might be one of the topics we are studying today about respect when you are building your relationship. So we all have the ability to choose our own tradition, our custom, the way we want to behave, the way we want to see other people perceive them, the way we want to treat others. We all have that ability to choose. And it's also going to depend on the information you've already stored in your mind. And it also depends on the way you yourself has already take good care of yourself, respect yourself, love yourself. That's the only way that you can respect others. We all have the ability to choose and get better understanding so that we can bring peace and unity and love. Respect is a very, very, very important when we are talking about relationship, how we perceive, how we really, really respect others. But when we talk of respect, we're going to talk more about it today. And let's just move on. So, but let me quickly acknowledge some of our friends that have joined us today. Dr. Inga, thank you for joining us. Said, thank you for joining us. And okay, Mia Many Blaze from Georgia, thank you for joining us. And many, many more. I really appreciate your time, and I appreciate the willingness want to listen to me today. So thank you for joining us. Let's move on. State of our mindset will determine how we behave. our character, and our attitude. So it is very important to get the right information about ourselves, about others, and store it in our mind. What do you know about yourself? What do you know about others? So we need to state this in our mind in order for us to act on it, to react, and also to respect one another. And I think that's also one of the key things that will make you to be satisfied and be contented in life. So, like I said before, remember, how we believe dictates how we operate, how we perform, how we behave, and even how we become or who we become. Then how we perceive and treat others as well. Remember, we are talking about respect. And one of the ways for you to perceive and treat others is when you respect them in their own differences, in their own way of life, where they come from, and even who they are. You have to respect the way they are. You can't change them. And the only person you can change is only yourself. And that is why we are gathering together to want to know more, so that we will know how to get better. When you change, everything around you and everyone around you might change, because your transformation will influence others. And then how we believe dictates how you respect others and respect yourself. How you believe in yourself, who you are. It matters, because that is the way you can carry yourself and respect yourself. And when you respect yourself, there's ability that you will respect others, and others as well will respect you the way you present yourself. Okay, we're talking about mindset for transformation in relationship. And I want to give you this acronym: mindset. MINSET. Because if you want to respect and you want to practice respecting one another, including yourself, this acronym will remind you. If you haven't learned anything at all in this place, remember mindset. So allow me to share it with you again. M stands for be mindful, motivate, monitor, and mentor. I stand for inspire, impact, influence, and gain the right information. N stand for new ideas, new skills, new beginning. S stand for support, sponsor, share, suggest, and save life. E stand for empower, educate, empathy, and encourage. T stand for transform, training like you are here today, teaching and testing, and more and more. But when you remember this mindset, you will remember, yes, you can. Because yes, you can improve yourself, you can get better, and you can turn your stories and your situations around. So I just want to give you that tips on mindset. This one also, you can apply it to any situation, any topic, or any subject you want to add it to. So this is just a tip of the cake for you. Okay. Now we want to really go further down and discuss more about mindset. Once again, thank you so much for joining us. Please feel free to comment. And like I always say, we are here on this platform to learn together. So if from your own thoughts, you can share it also on the comment so that we all learn from one another. So feel free to comment about the topic. And if you have any questions, please ask your questions and we'll be able to get back to you to answer your questions. So let's move on. Respect. That is what we are dealing with today. So, what is respect? Or what is it to be respectful? A feeling of deep admiration or a feeling of deep admiration for someone or something elicited by their ability, qualities, or achievement, how you feel about them, or how you yourself feel about the situation, about other people. So the way you feel will derive from the respect you have for one another. Similar words for this can be esteem, regard, high regard, high opinion of others, acclaim, admiration, approbation, approval, appreciation, recognition, acknowledge, reference, and difference, then honor and praise. So these are the similar words to respect, being respectful or respect one another. Let's go again to another definition of respect. Admire someone or something deeply as a result of their ability, their quality, or their achievement. I know every one of us, we admire one. If I ask you, who is your hero? Or who is your admirer? You know, who do you admire? Who is your hero? You know, I know every one of us has somebody somewhere that you mention their name. If I also say, who is your mentor? Because also it's a sign of respect as well. Because you have chosen that person as your mentor because you know that they can share their stories, their experience with you to learn and get better in whatever you are doing. So, similar words for admiring will be esteem, admire, think highly of one person, have a high opinion of a person, hold in high regard, hold in high esteem, think much of approve or think much of them all the time, especially what they are doing. Then approve of their lifestyle, because that is why you admire them. You are showing the world that, yes, I agree the way he's behaving. I agree with what he's achieving, or even his ability. You appreciate, you cherish the moment of even being with them. You cherish the moment that you know them. You cherish the time that, because I know many of us, we join Facebook and then we start connecting with many people that you haven't met before. You've read their stories. You've read their profile. And then immediately they accepted you as their friend. You are so happy. That's part of sign of respect. So you respect them, you cherish their achievement, you cherish their personalities, and then treasures. You look up to them. Like I said, they could be your teacher, your mentor, their coach, your everything. Or even if they are not, you look up to them because you can see greatness in them. You can see potentials in them. You can see the way they comport themselves and respect themselves as well. You can even see the way they show compassion with others. You can see their passion. You can see their joy. So that also will make you to just cherish them. You're cherishing them is you are respecting them. Then you look up to them. And some people worship them like we worship God. They worship them. They idolize them. They applaud them. So these are the similar words respect, in terms of respect. Let's see another definition of respect. Respect, due regards for the feeling and wishes or right of others. You give them the regards, that they are special, and then the way they feel about you, you respect them. The way they talk about you or talk about others, you respect them for that. Even when they claim their rights, they know their rights, they exercise their rights, you respect them. And similar words for that is due regards, thoughtful, consideration, thoughtfulness, attentiveness, politeness, courtesy, civility, and difference. But that's not where we're going. We're just trying to break it down so that we can know more about this respect. Then everything that has one side also has the other side. When we talk of respect, we also talk about the opposite. If somebody is not respecting, if somebody is not respectful, if somebody is not respecting you, if somebody you are not respecting, if you also not respecting other people, then what are the words we can use on that? Disrespect, despise, ignore, abuse, dishonor, even use them to your own interests. Take people or what they do for granted. Lie to and lie against them. And many, many more. Please feel free to write more, because I know we all are scholars and we know more about this respect. But I will just go on because I have only 1 hour to go. So respect, again, is what we are discussing about building, maintaining our relationship. Respect is very important. Okay. So now that we've just shared briefly about what respect and respectful is all about, what does it mean? And then the other words that you can use, similar words you can use for it. I believe that you get a little bit better understanding of what respect or respectful is all about. And that can make somebody, now you can see, you can check on yourself to see if you are really disrespecting others or you are respecting them. So the question I have for you this afternoon is, how do you respect yourself? Because if you cannot respect yourself, it will be difficult for you to respect others. If you don't see yourself as human, if you don't see yourself as a personality, if you don't see yourself as somebody that is special, if you don't see yourself as somebody that God has created, if you don't see yourself as a creator of God, if you don't see yourself as special or unique, then it will be difficult to see other people. And if you don't see them that way, if you don't pass it that way, you cannot respect them. Respect has to start from you. How do you respect yourself? Live the life you were made to live. Don't live based on other people's opinions and ideas. You can learn from them, but you cannot live based on their opinions. Live the life you were made to live, and not live a life of pleasing people, or not living a life of what will people say. Live your life the way you are made to live. Live the life you were made to live. Live your best life. Be yourself. And be happy. Be happy of yourself. Accept you you are. Because if you cannot respect yourself, then it will be difficult for you to accept others. because that is another word. Then start talking to yourself. You can hear me saying it all day long. I can do it. I am somebody. I am a woman. I am proud to be who I am. So start talking it to yourself. I am unstoppable. I am precious. I am beautiful. I am creative. So when you start talking to yourself, you are inspiring yourself. You are bringing the lion in you out. So start talking to yourself. I can do it. I can achieve it. I can do everything that I know I can do. I have the ability to control my life. I have the ability to feed my mind with the right words. I can achieve it. So if you know yourself, then it's easy for you to love, appreciate, and accept others and even respect them. You have to put yourself in a position of where people can respect you, because the way you present yourself is the way people will accept you. So you are the first person that you need to take care of. You need to respect who you are. I need to respect who Elizabeth Lucas is. Celebrate yourself. Sometimes we put ourselves down because we're looking outside instead of looking within ourselves, looking at who we are and the ability, the gifts, the greatness that is in us. Celebrate yourself. And when you celebrate yourself, everyone around you will celebrate you. That's part of respect. But if you put yourself down, they will put you down as well. If you say you are rubbish, I'm sure half of people listen to it will say, yes, that's what you make yourself. You are rubbish. So celebrate who you are. Celebrate who you've become. Celebrate your achievement. Enjoy where you are to where you are going. It's a journey, and you have to celebrate yourself because you are the only one that can go through everything you are going through now. And when you've gone through it, you still need to celebrate. Prove yourself. Change your mindset from negative to positive if you want to respect yourself. We are surrounded in this world with negativity, and you cannot change that. We are in the world. But you can change the negative to positive. You can change. You can choose. You have the ability to change things around. You have the ability, when they tell you that you can't do something, you have the ability to tell them, no, I can do it. You can change your can't to a can. And that is part of what I've written from my book called Yes, You Can. Then you can establish a boundary. That's another way of respecting yourself. You are not for everybody. And you are not meant to go everywhere. You are not meant to do everything. So do what you can do. Do your best and leave the rest. So establish boundary. Establish boundary for yourself and for others so that they can respect it. They will know where you are going. They will know your state, your value, your path that you are treading on. And then you need to train them as well. You need to let them know that this is my boundary. You don't cross other people's boundary. You don't let people cross your own boundaries. That is the state of how you can respect yourself. Then the next question is, like I've been saying something about self-care, self-love. This is another way that you can help yourself. I call it transformation should lead to identification. So for you to want to transform your life, you need to know who you are. Who are you? Or who am I? Because I need to say it to myself as well. What is my purpose on earth? What is your purpose? Because everybody's got purpose. Everybody has the assignment given to them, ordained. What is your purpose? And I believe that when you know who you are, you will recognize your gifts. You will recognize your talents. And that is how you can build your skills to enhance your gifts. The gifts that you discover and develop and demonstrate can bring respect for you. People can respect you for it. So that's why you need to know, because your gift, your talent, and the skills that you are developing, we cover your purpose. Then why am I here on earth? Everybody's got why they are here. Is it to stir people up? Is it to help people? Is it to create some things for people to benefit? Is it for you to become innovator? Is it for you to teach or to show kindness? Is it for you to work even in the areas of humanity? Is it for you to bring new ideas? Is it for you to innovate, to invent? Somebody make this house be a house. Somebody created or invent an aeroplane. So what is yours? What have you come here to do? Because immediately you recognize that and you walk towards that, you are respecting yourself and you are creating an atmosphere for you to be respected. So what is your why? Every one of us, we have one thing or other we are doing. Some are studying, some are working, some are doing business, some are creating, some are innovating. Why are you doing what you are doing? Because if your why is not strong enough, you'll be stuck at the crossroad. You'll be frustrated, discouraged, and also disappointed. So, but when your why is strong, that is the energy for you to get determined that no matter the adversity, no matter the problem, I am going to achieve this. I am going to achieve even these sustainable development goals. So why? Why are you doing what you are doing? Who are you assigned to? Who are your audience? Who are your participants? Who are your listeners? Who are your mentees? Who are you assigned to? Who are the people that you want to solve their problem? Who are your clients? Who are your students? Because once you know the track of where you are going to be, once you reposition yourself, you will gain the respect of others and you will also respect yourself. And then the last question is, who are you assigned to? Who are you looking up to? Apart from your parents being the first people that guided you up to when you were growing up, who are you assigned to? Or who is assigned to you? So you need to know all this. You need to know your mentors or your heroes, those you want to really learn from them. And when you are learning, you are respecting them that they know more than you. Okay, so let's move on. So this word means respectful. We can call it courteousness, polite, or mindful. Let me see. Are you writing anything down for me to learn from you as well? Because we are learning together. I've got all my great educators on the platform. Please comment and let us learn together. But the three important things I would like you to know about this respectful is conscious, polite, and also mindful. You have to be polite. The way we speak to people and the way we want people to speak to us, you have to be polite. And then be mindful. Be mindful that you are not alone. Be mindful that there are others around you. Be mindful that they are different and they are not perfect. So what does it mean to be respectful then? Think we are now going gradually now, going higher and higher. What does it mean to be respectful? If you are respectful, you show consideration and regard for someone or something. Simple as that. So to be respectful of your neighbors and turn down your, sometimes you have to be respectful. Maybe you are playing your music, or maybe you are doing party, or maybe you are doing something, and you know that you recognize that people around you. So you need to be respectful. Probably you need to ask their permission or just to let them know. So everything we are doing, we have to be considerate. And we have to be mindful that we are not alone at that time. So that's another thing. So respectful is the adjective form of a common word respect, which means a feeling of admiration that others deserve respect. So whatever you are doing, you have to be considerate. And then what is respectful behavior? Be polite. You want to ask them. You want to, request for their permission or their approval. Or you want to do something that can lead to involving them or involving their names. Be politeful. Let me practically say this. Majority of us work on Facebook as an example. And then you pick up people's pictures out of their consent. You pick up their pictures and their name and you are creating certificates to distribute. That is disrespectful. I would like to let you know. You need to ask their permission before you use their property, before you use their information. That's disrespectful. So the only way you want to respect whoever you are meeting on the Facebook or other social media, is for you to ask for their permission before you can use their information. I've seen so many people, they just go to the Facebook, gather all the names and pictures, and that start creating all kinds of certificates and awards, and then posting it even unaware of the people that are unaware of those people. They don't have their consent. And by the time you realize it, people find their names and pictures on certificates and don't even know the person that produced it. Or this, So let's be respectful in that way. Information is very important and we have to guide it. We have to protect it. Personal information especially. That is where all this fraud, but we are not fraudulers. We are unique. We are leaders. We are precious. And we have to behave respectfully. That's another thing. So we need to be polite, avoid interrupting or causing disturbances. Yes. When somebody is talking, you need to listen, even if you have a different opinion, even if you disagree on what they want to say. Listen, let them finish. Then you can, when there's time or something, you can now express yourself. We all have the right to express ourselves, to share our opinions, to bring more ideas. But interrupting will disrespect that person. Or somebody is speaking and many people are speaking at the background. Or somebody is speaking and some people are distracting and causing disturbances. These are disrespectful. And we are all leaders. So listen to others and respect their differences in beliefs and opinions matters. So think before you speak. Your language and tone. For example, I've got my Nigerian language now. And I've got my friends from India. I've got my friends from Philippines. I've got my friends from other countries. Imagine if we meet ourselves or we meet in a gathering and all what I want to talk be using is my own dialect. That is disrespectful. That's why we have to learn a common language, which is English or French or even any of your language, as long as it is common for majority of people gathering can understand. So we have to be mindful of that. I'm not saying you can't speak your language, but when you come to global like this, you need to be mindful because people want to know what you are saying. They want to understand what you are talking about so that they can flow together and there can be peace and understanding. Also, the tone of our voice. When we are speaking, we have to be mindful and respect the person we are speaking to, the audience you are talking to. Everybody deserves respect. So how do you communicate and listen while others are speaking? Very, very important. And we can do it. We just have to determine, firstly, change our mindset for transformation. And also determine that, yes, I'm going to make a change. I'm a leader and I have to be a pioneer of great things. I have to practice what I'm talking about. And I have to practice for others to learn from me. So when you respect others, others will respect you. So what is the respect as a core value? Respect is when we accept someone as they are and for who they are. That means accepting them even when they are different from us in some ways, differ from us in opinions, even in ideas. We still need to respect and accept them. That is what we call diversity, when we all come together from different culture, different tradition, and come to express ourselves. Being respectful means you care enough to think about how you impact others. At the heart of respect is caring. Another one is kindness, is also respecting others, people, nature, and even animals, by being aware and empathizing. Being kind is not just being respectful, but generous with our thought too. It's intentional and it is good. So when we are respecting, we also have to show kindness. Okay, I will need to move faster now. So thank you so much for joining us. And I just want to quickly move faster. 10 ways to show respect to one another. Are we ready? Are we ready? 10 ways to show respect to one another. I know you have more than 10, so feel free to chat and text and make comment on the chat box. Be kind and conscious. Be polite. Avoid interrupting or causing disturbances, like I have explained before. Listen to others and respect differences in beliefs and opinions. Very important. Think before you speak. Be mindful of the language and the tone you are using. Learn a helping hand or hear and practice compassion. Let's do it together. Let's show compassion. Let's take action on what we believe and respect one another. Because you have the opportunity to be somewhere doesn't mean that others can be left out. We have to share and be compassionate with others as well, in a way of respecting them. Avoid gossip. and any conversation that may be considered discriminatory or bullying. Avoid it. Respect personal space. Give everyone space and personal property. Remember, I said that even our personal informations on the social medias need to be respected. You don't have to misuse people's information. Do the right thing by asking their permission before you use their names, their pictures, and even their profiles. Understand everyone has their own experiences and beliefs. Better understanding will bring peace. And I believe every one of us believe in promoting peace. So and that is why we need to understand everyone has their own experience and beliefs. You have to understand it. That's the way of respecting them. Speak up if others around you are being disrespectful. Oh, yes. Don't keep silence. Don't suffer silence. When you feel we can help, you know that sometimes when you don't speak up, you are not helping yourself and you are not helping others. You just have to find a way of bringing them closer and correct them. Speak up when they are being disrespectful, or they are and in front of you, they're disrespecting others, they're dishonoring others, and they are gossiping. So always make sure that you stand out to say, this is not meant for us to be doing. It's not helpful, and it is not helpful. Be willing to involve and admit mistakes. Oh, yes. One of the greatest respect that I would like others to earn it is when they accept their mistakes as a leader. Because it's so common for us to throw blame. It's so common to judge others. It's so common to push out our responsibility as a leader. But when you admit the mistakes, it gives you full respect. And you are also showing to us that you too, you are not perfect. I am not perfect. And I can make mistakes at any time. So when you accept that, you are respecting yourself and you are respecting others. Very, very important. So these are the 10 ways to show respect to one another. Let's move on. What are examples of being respectful? Maybe you need to watch out yourself. Because like I said, everything will start from us, individual. So maybe you need to look at that first. Demonstrate respect with these simple words. I'm sorry. Thank you. All these simple words. Demonstrate respect with being mindful. Demonstrate simple respect by giving people space. Not interrupting them when they are speaking. Very simple. Just listen. And when they finish, ask permission. And express yourself. Then the second one is positive and powerful action. Always take a positive and powerful action. Say something positive. Yes, I said it. We are surrounded by negativity, but you can still turn your language from negative to positive. Say thank you. It may seem like common sense, but many people forget to say thank you sometimes. Be considerate and be discreet. Always be willing to apologize where you go or when you do something wrong. What are the 3 qualities of a respectful person? You might be one of them, or you might see many of them out there. But what are the qualities? Respect is treating others the way I want to be treated. Do unto others the way you want others to do to you. Being considerate and honoring the feelings, the opinions, and the properties of others, including information. Self-respect is being good to myself and not putting myself down. Take care of myself. Self-discipline, making responsible choices in what I say and do to reach my personal goals. These are the qualities. If you can have that, then you can see it in others and you can respect them and add value to others. Add value to yourself by educating yourself and then add value to others. What are the characteristics of respectful behavior? We can be respectful through positive attitude, positive ways of thinking, talking, feeling, and behaving, open-mindedness, a willingness to consider new and different, consideration, courtesy, being polite, showing kind words, and being supportive. What is respectful and good manner then? Show respect for everyone, including yourself, your peers, your elders. Show appreciation and gratitude. Use the term thank you. You are welcome. Show others you have good manners because good manners derives from respect. Everyone appreciates appreciation and a demonstration of gratitude. Be grateful. What is the advantage of it then? Treating someone with respect can instill confidence in them and offer them much needed encouragement. So you have confidence and you are also instill confidence in others. When employees receive respect from other team members, they are less stressed and more apt to apply themselves diligently to their work. In relationship, the same thing. When you instill that confidence in your spouse, it makes difference. It makes the life beautiful and you'll be happy together. Benefits of respecting others, soft heart. We all get into the conflict with others, either during a small argument or big blow up. Showing respect can change the course of a conflict. Oh, yes. Better listener. I will always say that. Others are more inclined to listen when we show respect. If you can show example by willing to listen to others, then people will listen to you. Sometimes it might not be what you say. It might be the way you also are reacting to what you've said. Build rapport and build relationship. These are the benefits. What are the disadvantages of respect? It's difficult to maintain respect over time. Yes, I know, but we can practice because practice makes us better. Respect is also lost over time because our priorities change. Oh, yes. With age, and we treat others, people differently accordingly. It also takes patience and self-control to respect one another. It may also require compromise. Very, very important. Okay, let me just round up quickly. It is not difficult to change, my dear friends watching me today. It is possible to adapt to this change. You can start right now if you haven't been doing it. And even if you have been respecting others and respecting yourself, you can do more better. Let me leave with you these few inspirational nuggets of wisdom. Desire to become better in life. Even we have to respect everyone. By changing your mindset, set goals, take actions, and get better. This dream to change. Decide to change because nobody will do it for you. And you cannot change others. You can only change yourself. determined to change, because you will gain happiness, joy, good health. Discipline yourself for change, because it's not overnight work. You start it stage by stage, consistently. Then you get better and better and better every day. Be diligent and be consistent to change. And above all, develop positive habits to change. And yes, you can change the system, adapt the change, and learn new skills to respect one another. And it takes courage to do something you know everyone won't love or appreciate. It takes courage, but you have to determine, and you have to do it. You have to change. You have to respect people and respect yourself. This kind of teaching is transformational. So you have to, if you want to do it, it's up to you. You want to change for better? You want to be happy for life? You want to enjoy your life? You want to be satisfactory? You want to have peace of mind? Then it's time for us to change and transform our relationship, our lives. It takes courage to keep going, even when people around you don't want to understand. It takes courage to look in their eyes and say, I will think positive. I will take positive action, and I will do it anyway. So I want to say thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to share my inspirational nugget of wisdom. I appreciate you all for listening to me, and I believe that you've gained one or two things, and thank you for all your words. If you have any questions, please type it on this chat box, and we will get back to you and answer your questions. So I seize this opportunity to thank our visionary, the founder of International Intensive University, Sir Pius Pandit, and all the co-founders and vice chancellors, and all the board members, the administrators, the directors, the distinguished administrators, and general secretary. And also, I want to express my gratitude to you all that has been listening to me for the past 1 hour. Thank you for willingness to want to learn from my inspirational nugget of wisdom. Everything in life requires hard work, dedication, commitment, sacrifice, investment, honesty, integrity, and also gratitude. And yes, you can respect yourself and respect others. Yes, you can. Dr. Elizabeth Lucas Afolalu, the founder of Yes You Can International, and also a member of IIU. God bless you all. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. Thank you so much for this wonderful time.